Hello and welcome to another dev session for our Souls like Eldoria. Dev session number 65. And just getting set up here. So I'm going to start with a few announcements, everything that for any links or anything to find regarding what I'm going to say is in the YouTube description below. And on Twitch, I am going to be sharing everything in the chat, and you can also check out our About page. So tonight we're going to be working on our Souls-like RPG, Eldoria, and see the behind the scenes on that. So we do have a Steam page, go check it out. I'm the lead game artist on this project, and I post regularly on our socials. We have an X account, website with our newsletter we send out monthly at the beginning of the month, sharing what we've been working on the past month. It's me, my brother, and two other game developers, and we'll show them right along. We also have a Discord server, so if you want to go and hang out with our community, if you're a fellow game developer or an artist or anything that entails working on something physically, creating art in any fashion, we do have something called the Creator Group Sessions. It's currently on Sundays and Mondays, different times. And we just all hang out in a voice chat and we share our screens and show what we're working on. And I do stream twice a week. It's Sundays and Tuesdays at actually now 6 p.m. I'm going to change that real quick. I'm also going to check out if I need to update YouTube as well. So that command is already outdated. Guys are having a good evening. Just setting this up. Alright, so it's not on YouTube, which makes things easier for me. Awesome. Just going to update it on Twitch here. So we're going to go for like 2.5 hours tonight. It's bug fixing. Fun, right? But I got a lot of great feedback recently, and we did a play test, and it really helped us out. So I just want to wrap this up. Okay. Good. So what are we working on right now? Oh yeah. So on 4.3, we actually have leading up to the boss room, it actually goes upwards, which I actually want it to go downwards. I think that would be really good because the entire dungeon tends to go downwards. So I'm just going to be making those edits now. Community. All right. Oops. So this is where the stairs started to go up, but I'm actually reversing it. So I'm moving everything down. I'm going to play some music for myself. There's two columns within each other, so that's a mistake. Alright. I'm gonna add one more on top of that. Actually, no. Because it's gonna, everything's gonna go down. So that includes the walls. And I'm not gonna select everything at once because things tend to get wonky in Unity. And I have it on snapping. So I'll select columns. I don't think this is going to work as desired as well, but close enough. Good. Just this. Yeah, like look up. There's a floating crate. Yeah, this wasn't even oh, hello, Mortal Crux. I see you did the emojis. Yeah, this wasn't even feedback we received, but it was just something that I noticed. The whole dungeon. Oh, I mean, if the stairs go up at some points like this, it's nothing major. Like just one. It's only 1.5 meters. I think it's fine. But if the overall trajectory of the floor is like you're going down to descend deeper into the dungeon, that's what I'm looking for. So yeah. Starting stairs. So we're gonna reverse these. I'll turn off the seals. This is not the right model. This is the right model. And I know Shadow found that these stairs actually don't line up properly underneath. We never even noticed that until I created a part of the level where you can go underneath the stairs and then it became obvious. So I will be fixing that as well. We also decided that my brother is just going to focus on one task at a time, and that is the save system. So we'll get that down. I think a lot of the issues I was talking to him is related to like loading scenes. So we'll see what gets fixed. Yeah. I remember we were talking about that. I think if we create some sort of like a handful of spells that you could just like catapult enemies like really far, or kind of like pull them in as well, that's really fun. I enjoy that. we can literally do anything we want. Why is this not lining up properly? Starting stairs. It's kind of weird. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, figured it out. Oh, left a mushroom there. I'm also going to be editing this model because the base of it, like, I know I try to save on polygons, but it's really just one polygon. It's not that big of a deal. Just fill it and also make it deeper because if I put it like here, near stairs, like this is not good. um, Lucas also had a great feedback, which was to use these columns with the symbols to kind of help you ever so often be guided more on where the path is to finishing the dungeon. Yeah. Because it is like, I am going to be making different variations of the walls. I want to open up the dungeon a bit. But for now, everything kind of looks very similar and it can be easy to get lost. Yeah, yeah. Even for me, sometimes I can get lost in my own dungeon, but I've gotten so used to it now. I don't anymore. Because I live in this dungeon. I'm the boss. I feel like we're gonna make a poll of like some options of what the boss will be. I'm very excited for that. Let's go rotate this. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. Although Amara is highly, I don't know. I mean, she doesn't look just like me, but like when let's delete this shit. When I first created her, my hair was much shorter, so she has my voice though. So take what you will from that. Uh, yeah, she's highly related to me. Like we know each other really well because I've spent a lot of time with her day and night, and she's kind of like my child because I created her. uh, I guess I'll use this one. This is a torch. I think this only needs 2 columns, or 6 meters, I mean. It is 2 columns. Okay. Yeah, so today was interesting in terms of like engagement with people online. there was this person that reached out to me on Discord. I think back when I had I think it was like an animator volunteer position open, and then they reached out to me again, like a second time, but they were just curious about the game. Like they sent me a DM, which I thought was very sweet. And I told them about, our community and stuff, and they joined our Discord server, and they're like, I want to make a game like yours. And I was like, that is so sweet. Oh my god. So, what a compliment. A lot of people say that our game is very clean looking, and I think that the cell shading really does a lot for that. But, and then another interaction I had was, on TikTok, somebody followed me, and they play, Elden Ring Night Rain, which I just realized today after seeing it a million times. Like, that's actually a separate game. Like, made, you could see I was looking at it, made by From Software. I was like, oh, I had no idea. I thought it was a modded version of Elden Ring, but no. Oh, Shadow of the Erd Tree. I don't know why I was like Night Rain is the name of the DLC I have, because it looks so similar. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, since May of last year, so a little over a year. I was like, oh, wow. It's like you can run a hell of a lot faster, it seems, and yeah, so I got some wish lists on Steam for connecting with the guy, and he was streaming it, and just really cool. So I'm getting to know more people, and it's great to have those like organic interactions, like just find each other that way. The short videos really help. Um, and perhaps someday I'll play Night Rain. That would be really cool. But I want to finish regular Elden Ring first. Just gonna move down everything. It's easier to move down first. I wonder if I can move down the banners easily. Okay, yes, that's okay. Let's try these columns as well. Because they all have the same pivot, so it should be fine. The problem is when it's like objects like this. So, yeah. Maybe the main boss room, or like the boss room, should be a lot easier. I think if I just select everything. Oh, I see. This. Yeah, yeah, it is. The internet does have a lot of good things about it. Yeah. People of all ages and stuff. The I just okay, I guess I'll probably everything. That's fine. I was recently on a train ride with some friends, and one of my friends brought her grandchildren, and I don't normally hang around kids, but these kids were awesome. They were so cool. 6 and 10 years old. The grandson was the older one, like 10 years old. And he was really into playing his Switch, but like I think his parents don't really, I mean, they feed them really healthy, very clean food. You know, they're disciplined well. They behave very well. They were so calm. It was a long ass day, and they just like nobody cried, nobody flipped out or argued or anything. And then when the boy found out that I was a game developer, he was like, "Oh my god, seriously?" Like, and he was showing me. He was playing Breath of the Wild and was telling me about games I've never played before, like Subnautica and stuff, but I've heard of it. Yeah, I'm like, wow, that was a really wholesome experience. Like, wait, oh, I didn't even remember I put the tone here. But yeah, really, really sweet kids. And he gave me this as a gift. He has a 3D printer, and this is like a template. There's templates of stuff that you can just create. And it's like these cubes, which is kind of funny because it's like the Unity logo. And they're all connected like and interlinked. And it's very therapeutic to just kind of mess with it. But I was so touched. I was like, God, thank you. And the girl was like so huggy. I love hugs. And she's like, "We'll see you soon." And I was like, I hope so. Cause it was like just just like kids like that, to me, they just have so much joy and wonder about life, and they're silly. And I'm a kid at heart, so I just told the kid, the boy, I was just like, I'm a kid at heart, and I feel that any other job I could have picked would have been super freaking boring. Like, I want to make games. I never really grew up, which is a good thing. But yeah, really fun day. It was nice to break up all the hermiting and deving all the time. But yeah, it was a good day. See if I can grab this easily, or maybe leave all this first. My mom and I are going to go to the beach tomorrow, and I hope it goes well. Because it's like 3 hours or so away. And I heard there's a lot of seaweed right now. And yeah, and like it's called sargasm. That's literally the name of the seaweed. I'm not kidding. Um, but it's like between April and July is like the peak times of when it is out on the shore, and it can pile like waist deep. Like, oh. And they say it like emits hydrogen sulfide. So it smells like rotten eggs because there's sulfur in it. I'm like, oh. Yeah, yeah. I never went to the beach here, and the water looks so beautiful. So, yeah. I wanted to stay until sundown because you could see the Milky Way down there, and I've never seen it in person. But my mom doesn't want to stay that late, so I'm gonna plan a trip with my friend Wayne because he's all into doing day trips and like, he drives far and does a lot of fun natural things. So I will see the Milky Way in person. That is on my bucket list for sure. Oh, I the wrong column. Oh, this is the first item. Why are there two? Oh, I know why there's two. This is still not tall enough. I did my best to create prefabs for like double-sided walls like this. Um, for when stairs kind of wrap around a wall, but it's still a lot of manual work as of right now, so I'm gonna deal with that in a moment. Grab the table. Oh, nice. Landed the way I wanted. You found both the two of three of your favorite game developers on one spot. That's pretty good, Cookie. No, welcome. Hope you're having a good day, Cookie. You know what? Having breakfast food for dinner is a super cozy thing to do. Just like for me, just like shower early, get into my PJs, and just like watch something relaxing. Like me working on Eldoria or a show or whatever. That sounds very yummy. I remember as a kid, I would get so hyped if like we got to eat like pancakes. Blueberry pancakes are my favorite, or like cereal, like for dinner. And my mom's just like, Solar Nat is chill vibes. You know what? I always have that goal to have others feel relaxed in my presence, so I'm glad you think so. I'm just making the end of the last floor go down, descend instead of ascend. Oh, it's a weird rendering issue. It's okay. Let's just turn that off for now. The image was rendering on top of the plants here, but I do use a different shader for the mint, so it's not too surprising. Yep. There's so many settings with rendering and shaders and stuff. Still wrapping my head around it, or attempting to. I remember when I first started learning Unity, it just was so huge. It felt pretty intimidating, honestly. But yeah, I mean, there's still lots I can learn, I'm sure, but I know it pretty dang well now, which is satisfying. Uh, yeah. Sometimes it can be really tough to. That's really. That sounds so time consuming. You're hardcore, but yeah, it's like if you upgrade your Unity, it's probably better to do it like in smaller increments instead of like haven't updated Unity in like 5 years and then like get like the newest version. That's probably almost certainly gonna break a lot of shit. Well, do you think, and you don't need to share at all. One, if you don't know the answer, or two, you just don't want to share, and I totally respect it. Like once, very good. Okay, I like that commitment. When you see MC and know it's Mortal Kombat, but thinks it's Minecraft because it's so huge and like legit. Although I think Mortal Kombat is better than Minecraft, just my opinion. What was I gonna say? Once you get Mortal Crux into a state where you feel like, yeah, um, I feel like this is the intended feeling I'm going for, and you know, I have investors or whatever, like, would you hire other people to help you make the game like faster? Like very specific people. Yeah, Minecraft, I kind of just lost interest, like, very quickly. It just looks like shit. Sorry. It's just not my art style of a game that I want to play. I mean, I know it's fun for a lot of people. It's just my opinion. Doesn't make it true necessarily. Opinion's just opinion. Had one offer to lead a full team for it and said no, so it's going to depend. Yeah. That would be really cool if the stars aligned and you were like, yeah, I feel good about this offer and the team and everything. Because I want to see you succeed and actually launch the game, and for both of us, I'm saying this for both of us, for it literally not to be 20 years later, because I think we both go insane at that point. Sometimes you really do need the help, like to just get it out. Yeah. I think we'll both make it. I think we're both so dedicated, like, and we've been doing this a long time. It's not like it's only been a few months or something. What am I even looking at? Okay, so this is how long the stairs are. The stairs are only that. Sounds good, Jesse. Let's see. Well, I am buying a copy of each of your games, but I am only playing one at a time. Haha. You trolled us for a second there. Well, we look forward to you thoroughly enjoying our games. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Oh, so it's actually 6. Yeah. We know you, Cookie. You and your jokes. I think I could just rotate everything. He's doing good. Very, very busy. Dude works, I don't know, with commuting, and then he does Uber on top of his full-time job, and then 10 hours a week on this game. He must be pulling like 80, 90-hour weeks. I don't even know. It's crazy the amount of time that he's working. He stopped by today, which was very good, and he hung out for a bit, so it was good to see him. Why is this an issue? Hey, Volt. Welcome in. Yeah, how did we get started? Well, it was a lot of story writing, a lot of designing like all the mechanics. I'm the lead artist on this Souls-like RPG, and me and my brother are working on it. We have a music composer, Michael, and our other programmer, Lucas, a good friend of ours. And for a year or so, it was just me. But my brother and I made another game like a few years back, and it wasn't clear enough. It didn't have enough direction with the design. I just had to get in there because nobody wanted to do the design. Um, so yeah, it was a lot of work. I created like workflows for our specific art style. And I'll show you like just a little bit of like gameplay because it's like a more realistic environment, but it has anime styled characters. So it was like a weird wait. Okay. I was like, wait. Um Thank you for the follow. Um and I'm gonna actually share the audio so you guys can hear it. The music is actually going to change a bit because... Oh. I'm just seeing the columns are kind of messed up here. I'm going to fix that. We're fixing a lot of bugs and things that we got from feedback on our last playtest in our Discord server. But yeah, we're setting up like the save system right now. My brother's working on that. We're gonna be getting Melee in soon, and you know, there's items and exploration and things. You can break stuff. We have all the sound effects. It's just gonna be implemented over time. And there's things like, you know, we're aware of like the sliding and the hopping doesn't look great. But that is in our backlog. So I love story writing. I love creating art in any form. I do the animation, the 3D modeling, the concept art. And we have like dark versions of enemies. A lot of things are going to get a redesign, but it is going to stick with like anime style creatures and players, characters. And I'm gonna be learning more about level design, like making really intricate floors, like what the Dark Souls games do. Oh, thank you. Yeah, oh my gosh, it took a long time to get the art style down. And I use Pinterest a lot. I love this room because you break some crates and then there's like a chest hidden behind. And my brother created that script, so it's like items like jump out and it uses like crazy math and whatever to create the arc. And I did the UI. I think, you know, and it's iterative, right? Like, don't expect to get everything right the first time. You keep iterating over your systems that you do the programming for, the art. Like, I want to add more detail in the inner part here for the UI. Yeah. Let's see, Volt says, I'm more software and trying to understand how engines work with Unity and Godot tinkering. I'm finishing up playing with Pygame and OpenGL. I feel like I might need to work on a project to be able to understand how it all works up. Yeah. People recommend prototyping a lot. I got to a point of prototyping fatigue, and I just wanted to see something frickin' work. I was just so over like seeing a bunch of cubes, you know, as the player and whatever. So we kind of forced our way through to make this happen, but I've been working with Unity for about 14 years. Same with my brother. So, and this is like a bonfire. It's called a magic spring. Um, Let me grab, just so you have it, we do have a Discord server, and, if you want to join, feel free. I'll just need to approve you, because we get a bunch of spammers or whatever, but, I'll stop playing the game for that. But, yeah, we have, on Sundays and Mondays, or whenever, creator group sessions where a bunch of developers or artists get on voice channel, and they share their screens. We give each other feedback. It's a really supportive community, and everybody grows. And you know, it can be lonely and just very isolating working as a developer. So if you feel called to join, we'd love to have you. But yeah, kudos to you for getting into all this stuff, because it's very, very challenging. Very challenging. Let's see. Use it. I'm just making the dungeon go down, because we just had a playtest recently, and I feel that if the dungeon keeps descending, you get a sense like, okay, I'm getting deeper into this. And it all follows that path, except this part of the dungeon, so I'm just helping it match. Wow. Yeah, thank you. I know, it's quite the journey. You have to seriously love this stuff to keep going. Like, really, really love it. And I've worked with Godot before, but for our specific needs for the game and being a higher resolution game, Unity seemed the best way to go for us. But Godot looks great. By making your own engine, that is some OP shit. Like, really, great job. That is so cool. My brother is making an engine on the side as well. He's a programmer. So that is really, really cool, man. I hope... I wish all the grace in your adventure with that. This is all too closely to be scared. Yeah, I do at least one dev session per week, so that's like tonight on Sundays. And then Tuesday nights I play a game to study video games and just do fun homework, if you will. So 6 p.m. Central Time is when I start. I'm so excited to have you. We have a bunch of regulars. One of my, I mean, probably my closest game developer friend I've made online, Mortal Crux. He's hanging out in the chat. He's away from the computer at the moment. But yeah, lots of game developers hang around here. Cookie is is a gamer and very, very supportive of both of our games, Mario Crux and Eldoria. So yeah, it's really heartwarming to share this with everybody, streamers, whoever. And it becomes encouraging because you're not alone anymore working on it. So I think the more you seek out people in the community, you're gonna really get a lot of good ideas, learn a lot, and get on the right track. So I'm excited for you. This is not. Listen to me. It's fine. uh, that would be nice, right? That would be helpful. Something that we've discovered over time is that even though I can pretty much do everything, like I went to school for programming, C sharp, I've done Java. I have about 2 years of experience with that. I have made a game from scratch with Java without a game engine. I learned that from a Cherno, and I did make a Unity game with C sharp. You need people who are really specialized and really, really good at what they do. So, like, I'm the person with the most art experience. So I'm just doing that. We've looked for people um, on a volunteer basis to help me with the art, but it just doesn't really seem to work out. uh, volunteer, that's it's so kind that like people have offered their time, but you really like these days with the economy and everything, people really want like a paid position, and I understand totally. Um, Having a music composer was a really smart move because I was going to learn how to do that. That's the one thing I don't know how to do, and that was just too much. So, yeah, we hired him, Michael. Um, but yeah, it's so detail oriented. It really is like, okay, I think we're gonna need someone for this specific thing. But it's four of us. I feel like it's such a small team. There is going to be a lot of skills that each person needs to know. We're doing our best. We're aiming for a Steam demo by around like February 2028, and then we'll have a Kickstarter after that. So then at that point, once we get funded, we'll be able to expand the game far beyond just this dungeon. So, but we're keeping the scope lower to keep it in the dungeon. Don't expand beyond that. So yeah, it would be nice to have more specialized people. Yeah, like, with having a smaller team, it's definitely going to take longer no matter what you do or who focuses on what. My brother is the lead programmer. He's like senior level. He's really, really, really smart. And his code is really scalable. So we've been finding that for someone on his level, um, there needs to be a programmer that if they're gonna work on the existing code base that he created, like they have to be on his level, which I cannot afford right now. Um, he's just helping, and it helps a lot. Like Lucas, he's very talented, but he's not he's not okay. He is not as experienced as my brother. So he's working on like totally separate systems that are not connected to what my brother is working on. So like my brother is focusing on the save system right now. I'm focusing on getting the level design down and like polishing existing animations. We feel that the player animations are kind of robotic right now. Oh, now we know why. We use Blender and like a bunch of open source programs and stuff. Krita instead of Photoshop. Um, we are focusing on certain sprints. Like I'll show you. We use linear and for our task management. So we've used Trello, we've used Jira before, but linear is like my favorite. Absolutely. So let's see. Yeah, so like we just finished version 0.18.0, and this was for our playtest. And then like we're aiming for monthly playtests. We had a 3-month gap because it was just really crazy, and we wanted to make sure like we delivered something solid. Um, but so like this in linear, you have like the purple is completed tasks, and then it's the Fibonacci like point system that you assign to each task. So it's like 0 points, 1, 2, 3. Forget what the exact numbers is, but it goes up to 21. You know, kind of describing how much time it's going to take to complete the task. The yellow is started. And so it helps you kind of project like when you're going to finish. So we assign like this project. So for this version, we assign certain issues that now with version 0.19.0, this is what we're going to aim for the next playtest in less than a month now. Holy cow. This keeps flying by. I'm working as fast as I can. So it helps us stay focused. These labels help us be like, okay, what systems have we been working on? Enemies, player combat. And then there's the core game loop, which is like super, super important to get in early. So it depends on what we feel is lacking in the game and where we could, grow the game from there. Task management is what I don't miss about working with a team, but it'd probably be more organized. Oh yeah. I mean like and having ad hoc, it means kind of like spontaneous as needed meetings. Like me and my brother had a meeting yesterday and it helped him so much to like get a good direction on what he needs to work on. And he had too many tasks open that he was working in progress and he didn't have like enough direction on like the save system. So we really flushed that out, what he needs to finish on that. He gets like laser focused on that, and then less frustration, keeping communication. We do like stand-ups twice a week. So just like everybody talks for a couple of minutes about what they've been working on, what they're gonna finish. Yeah, you gotta keep in communication. State management. Yeah, yeah. It sounds like you have experience working on a team. Was it like for a company or like a game jam or what? YOLO explore. Yeah. Programming can be fun, um, sometimes. Also very frustrating when you keep hitting bugs. And it depends what you're programming, because like my brother says, if you're programming or creating systems for like a financial company or something, he finds that so boring. And I would too. Uh I worked on system. Oh wait, let's see. I already read that. Fun until it's not. Yeah. Yes, Moral Crux is back. I told you about it. Yeah, we have a new developer viewer Volt. Yeah. Eureka! Hello, welcome. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for stopping in. I'm trying to get this to tile properly. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. Pretty sure it's high version. If I rotate this, this must be a special time. I feel like I'm missing something. Like how did I do this? I have the stairs. I mean, oh okay. Like it doesn't really matter a whole lot because I have the columns in the way. So you don't see where the tiling doesn't line up, so whatever. I already killed things today. Still awake from like 2 days ago, I think. Ooh. Yeah, that's a light stream for you, mortal. Ugh, I just cringe. I feel like hell if I stay up. I think the longest I ever stayed up was like 27 hours or 32 hours or something. And I was like, I need to be alone. I'm gonna hurt someone. Oh, alright. We're gonna have to hire someone to hunt him down with a tranquilizer gun, don't we? Yes. That would be the healthier route because this man is unstoppable. He cannot be stopped unless by force. I can just envision that now. That's hilarious. You're quite the comedian, Kurika. I think I'm gonna have to whip out the double-sided wall. This is just not working. Do I think I do? It's okay. It'd be 80% sedative and 20% monster. uh, Interesting. This prefab is messed up. This shit gets messy every time. Every time I work on the prefabs that are double-sided. Stairs. I'm missing something. Oh, I know. This is not actually the prefab I want, because I'm just gonna have to do it manually. I think, yeah, 9 meters tall is the tallest one. So, in that case, that. Exactly. Good. I need that to keep my heart going. Oh man. Well, thank you, Kurika. Yeah, I'm kind of like. Where's it? It's not that. Wow, stairs look awful without the lighting and shading. But like if I have, you can't tell it in the dark too much. But I wanna. I don't know. The perfect. I don't have a perfectionist in me. I want to make this polished. Okay, so like the tiling of the stairs doesn't look great when they meet. So at some point I'll make that better. Colored arrows giving me second life flashbacks again. The prims. The prims! Well, yeah, anything is gonna look bad when you take away that atmosphere. Yeah. Lighting does so much, and fog, and all of that, the shadows. Yeah. I was just thinking of like when you wake up in the morning and like the lighting is horrible when you look at your tired face in the mirror. It's like that was the equivalent of this to that. Volt says I have anxiety over textures. Yeah, it gets easier, and I use substance painters, so that has helped me tremendously. Trying to think. 2.6, no, 2.5, no, 2.4. Ah! Trying to guess the right number. I think, no, do I have... I don't know how I decided this number before. Might be 2.3. I just avoid mirrors when I can. These graphics are awful looking at my reflection. Yeah. Living life like a video game. These graphics are awful. Magic 8-ball? What to like get the answer on the number to put in here? Man, I forgot about those, the magic 8-balls. Always turn off motion blur. Alright, I want to really figure this out, because... Combined? What? This is bizarre. Why do I even have this prefab? I don't know where it is in the game. I'm not gonna mess with this right now. Because the minimalist in me will delete something and then later I'll realize, fuck. Okay. Let's see what this is. I knew it was a weird number, so 2.25. Yeah, I've done it before. Okay. Drank too much caffeine to remove it. Oh my god. So I think this was it subtract 0.75, so this is like it really screws with my brain, these prefabs. So this is the low. I want the high one. Okay. My brother, like, it's a real pet peeve if he like reviews my work or something, and before I wasn't like more careful with the values and the transform, and he's just like, please round it out, like make it a prettier number. And I'm like, okay. He's helped me learn a lot. The funny thing is when I was getting my associates in game design, the whole journey began when, and he's 5 years younger than me. Like, I was going to a game design class that day, and I asked my teacher, who was super cool, like, "Hey, can my brother come to my class?" Like, I mean, he went multiple times actually, not just one day. And my teacher was like totally cool with that, which I don't know if that's actually legal now that I think back on it. But anyway, so then my brother opened Unity for the first time in there because he saw we were working in Unity. I was brand new to Unity. And my brother makes big money now because he's the Unity guy. So that's how he got his most recent job. And I'm just like, wow. I just realized that was the deciding moment of like, I'm gonna work in Unity. Let's see. Yeah, because Unity will attempt to round for you. Will attempt to round for you, and it can get a lot wrong, so you end up just with inaccuracies. Oh yeah, and like the snapping, if you like snap a bunch of objects across the scene, like it will do some weird stuff and not round out uh correctly. Yeah, he is making big money, but it's all right. He deserves it. He works very, very hard, and I think like when most kids his age were outside playing with friends or whatever, like he was just programming. Uh, his first programming experience was when he was writing in Java, I believe, for RuneScape private servers. So yeah, humble beginnings. Yeah, applying Unity to non-game jobs is often more profitable than games. Yeah, for games. How much work is there in sound? What I'm focusing on for my first game. Hmm. You know what? I've never really looked into it, because I have never made music, but Mortal Crosshair has made music for his game. I would think it's kind of on par with like other video game jobs, how much work is actually out there. Yeah, that's true. Because it could be a small game or project, and they won't need as much music or anything. You know, it's like I've been told there's a lot of game developers. There's a lot of competition in any industry you go into, and like I'm just like, just do what you want to do. You'll find a way. There's competition everywhere. Um, oh, like in programming. Um, I mean that's pretty specific. Which I mean, there's like gameplay programmers and other kinds of programmers. See this shit where it's not rounding it out properly. So, yeah. Although my brother started working on like, oh, wait, let me move this up one more time. He was working on implementing the music and the sound effects for a game, and it's actually a lot harder than I realized it would be. So you could probably get some good jobs out of that. This is a drag. This is not. This is not what I want. Let's try 25. Often the sound work required drastically changes for how far away the camera gets to the player, closer you are to an FPS, the more audio it takes to describe it. Yeah. Yep. Is it actually aligned? Did I guess properly? No, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. That makes sense. Need to calculate the acoustics of it. That's what I'm focusing on right now. Procedural generated sounds. Wow, that's really cool. Oh, this is so much work. Okay. I knew it was going to be a lot of work. Let's hide everything except for the floor. Oh, uh, got it. Ever so slightly, but I think we're in business now. Floors. That's good. I'll just do each type at a time. looks pretty level. That's like so many columns. I didn't even realize how crazy that is. You just see it all. All right. Um, oh, that wasn't it. This looks like this is good. Whoa. What was that sound? I reached. What? I'm like so confused. What? Hello, creature, welcome. What is happening? I'm so confused. What? Whoa, dude. Did we really fucking get? I didn't even have any subs at all. How is this possible? Who did that? Oh my goodness, whoever that was. Wow. Wow, thank you. Wow. Thank you, that's so kind. Oh, it's better than Christmas right now. I'm just like so new to this. Sweet. I'm more confused by the fact that I looked away and now there's like 3 of you on screen. No, no creature. Um, well, this is so awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna learn more about this, and I want to like customize my channel more because there's definitely more I could do. Thank you. Thank you. I feel very happy. Okay. All right. Now there's only one of me on screen. Screen, Kuriko. That is such a happy sound. I want to put like a dedicated picture on screen of me just like if somebody gifts that many subs. All right. So we did the columns. I want to get this squared away, so I think we can leave these walls as is. Kind of wondering. Gonna make a custom solution here. see. Probably just move this down. Torch part if they'll let me click on that. I don't even know. I think this is a good height. I don't want to guess here, so I'm going to go to... Wait, with the torch. So where is the torch on this? 1.7. I knew it was another weird number. But, okay, 1.7. Do I have a prefix for this already? That'd be nice. Huzzah! I do. Although I think I just changed this. That's not gonna remember. It's fine. Seven. So I'm getting a feel for this. I mean, it's still epic, you know, it's a lot of stairs, but you're going down now. I may make the door taller, depending. Big ass door. Oh, I definitely wanna add a mold in here. Thank you, creature. I like it when you use the emojis. I like it when anybody uses the emojis. Like, I feel like putting out a poll, like, what new emojis would people like me to make, and I'll make them. That was my first hype train. I was so confused. I didn't know what was happening. It was like this ultra crazy sound effect, and I'm like, oh, it's still going! What's happening? Yeah. I think it's so sweet that people really are wanting to support us indie devs. It's a tough life out here. I was telling Mortal about some lovely interactions I've had today with people. Just meeting them organically and getting more wish lists on Steam, and yeah, more people to raid. Down in the content mines. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yes. This moved with it. I'm not quite sure why the ceilings are off one tile. But... Oh, I think I know. I didn't mess up. Everything's still okay. This is like surgery. You have to be really, really precise about everything. Otherwise, your players may see that it's just a black abyss outside of your dungeon, and it becomes terrifying very quickly. Bolt says, I think your channel is pretty niche. I'm not exactly a fan of the state of the rest of Twitch. Yeah, I know what you mean. A lot of it can be very weird. I try to stay up to date on things that are going on, like, social media-wise, just because I'm marketing this game, it's good to know what's going on. But some things I've seen, I'm like, oh, okay. It's different, you know. Typically, you know, it's not my thing. Like, no, wait. No, I don't even know what the term is called. It's like when people um, again, I'm not judging. I'm just simply saying it's not my thing. Is like when people have like a virtual character that like talks for them and it like the character's mouth kind of moves with their words and they never show their actual face. To me, I just get kind of weirded out about that. I like people to like have an actual connection with like the person that's here. Um, but that's just me. I mean, it's a cool idea. Oh yeah, VTubers, yeah. I was almost gonna say like VR artists. No, that's not it. There's artists that like make characters. I used to know someone that like if you if you put your toilet paper roll like you know how like if it rolls this way like the toilet paper is on the outside, if you put it on the inside they're like you're a communist and I'm like jeez man, I don't do it that way, so by their definition or joke I wouldn't be a communist, but yeah. You have a VTube model? Well, if you actually did stream Creature, I don't think you would show your face. So, hey, there's all situations, all sorts of situations for having a VTube model. Right, yes. Yeah. It's a running joke that like Creature will have like uh so many followers and just like yep, he's gonna stream, he's a streamer. No, he's a great Twitch mod though. Great Twitch mod. Yes, every follower. Okay. My friend joined Twitch after me. We both got unemployed at the same time, and she's not a game developer. Like, she just does, like, cooks meals. People watch her cook meals, or, like, she plays, like, The Sims sometimes and stuff. And, like, within a week, she got, like, 70 followers, and I was at, like, 20 after, like, 6 months, and I'm just like, it was so weird. I'm happy for it though. I really am. I was just like, how can I get more people to find me? Uh, I already have a bit for when I have to pound out a lengthy angry chat response. Mm. Yeah. Well, that's good, Creature. I want to. I'm just curious. Let's look right now. I want to see how many followers you have. Wow, you've had an account for a while. I'm just curious. You have 75 followers. Yeah, you're really you're really accumulating them for never streaming. That is so awesome. uh Running hypotheticals for scenario that will never happen. Yes. It's fun. It's fun to imagine. I've been telling people to follow him for years. That's so great. And also, yeah, Mortal, like, that is interesting, like, people doing real life stuff, where people don't do real life stuff. So it's like, oh, that's nice, they know how to cook, but I don't know how to cook, is that what you mean? Or I guess you're just not doing anything in real life if you're watching, I guess. Yeah. Yep. I guess they could learn how to cook if they watch someone else cook. Using Twitch to have a near life experience. I love that. I love that term, near life. Let's see. I don't do any. Oh, wait. Kurika says, I don't even know how many follows I have. Usually only one or two show up for a stream anyway. Oh. Do you play games? Like, do you stream games, Kurika? I'll follow you. I don't do anything crazy. I don't do anything but talk crazy on other streams. You are a very good storyteller. You really are. You're also a comedian to me. Huh. I have 58 followers? Where? Yeah, but my schedule has become not a schedule lately. Yeah, I was meaning to send you a message. I hope your sister's feeling better. That can take a lot of time and energy to care for someone. I'm putting those on my resume. Storyteller and comedian. Hell yeah. I would stream coding, but I don't know how popular that is really is these days. Yeah, I feel like people want to see like visual results or progress like in a game, so I would imagine it's probably not as popular. But there's a guy that is very, very smart. He's a programmer. He would do like presentations and lectures for Unity. And he streams, so I watch him sometimes. I would give it a try. Like, you really don't know until you try. And, you know, when people deal with motivation issues, like, sometimes committing to, like, a set time you're gonna stream, like, people are waiting on you, hypothetically. So, it can help with that. Karika says she's doing much better now, but that means she's getting grumpier. What? Why is she getting grumpier if she's feeling much better? Oh. Or she's just like, she has more energy to just be grumpy. Yeah. Yeah, naming your stream something interesting helps as well. I try to keep it exciting. I mean, bug fixes does not sound exciting to me, yet here you all are. So if people, like, if you're just being yourself, the hell are the, oh, I hid the props. Um, if you're being yourself and people can feel that and you're funny or you're just relaxed or it's like a cozy stream, like, people are gonna watch whatever you do, especially if you're passionate about it. Oh, your default state tends to be grumpy and bossy. Well, that's annoying. uh yeah, siblings can be tough to be around, especially like you've known them your whole life, and then like if they have like a really strong personality too. Ooh. uh I think that term is used when people occupy the same space and work individually. Oh. Procedurally generated rain might put people to sleep. I mean, tons of people go to Crux's streams and fall asleep. Like, I have a twin. We just call her my twin. Because her name is my name. Like, my name's Natalia. Her name is Nat, or I guess Natalia. Um, so it's a joke. But she falls asleep, and lots of people do to his streams all the time. And they keep coming back, so it's okay. Just be cozy, yeah. Cloning for Dummies is a better title, but misleading, perhaps. Yeah. Like, you didn't teach me how to clone! I'm gonna wake up there and go back to sleep. I can tell you apart. She's far more aggressive! That's so funny. Well, thank you. I used to be an aggressive a-hole, but I've improved over years of intentional desire to not be as aggressive. I once told someone good morning 5 times over one stream, possibly too cozy. Only when she hears a passionate Star Wars fan. Oh, yeah. True, Nat does love Star Wars, which I don't think I've watched one Star Wars movie, like in full. And just yesterday, I put on my list, watch Star Wars. Isn't that crazy how different we are? I haven't watched one Star Wars movie, not one. I think like for 20 minutes I played Star Wars of the Old Republic or whatever it was called. It's an older game. I was just like, meh. She's too sensitive about baby Darth Maul and Darth Teak. What? I could ask her. Like, so what is this baby Darth Maul and Darth Teak? Star Wars. Something of the Old Republic. Okay. Alright, I'll ask. Okay. The messages are coming. The messages are coming in so hard right now. Let me, I'm gonna ask Nat. If this is on stream, I'll be like, look, watch. I'll make it a clip of the stream. I'll be like, look, this is where the question came from. Ask Nat why she cares so much about baby Darth Maul and Darth Teak. Teak? What the hell is Teak? Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. Make sure we're we're present when you ask her. Oh, geez, no, do not listen to the dark side of the mortal. Indeed. This is lore. Yes, it is. Yeah. Like, I didn't really have any community at all on Twitch or even the Discord server. I mean, I had some people in the Discord server. But once I met Mortal Crux, then, like, I started watching his streams. And then all these people they're so loyal to him. They're so loyal. They're on, like, if he's on every day or twice a day or whatever, they're there, man. They're there. They will wake up, they will go to sleep, they'll wake up again. Yeah, and then they just hopped over here and watching me work, which is just so wonderful. There's so much lore that I don't know, I bet. Like, see how I just discovered this about Nat? I don't know. I don't know what she's sensitive about. I don't understand. It's currently facepalm. Ask her why all Star Wars films besides the original trilogy are like a hot shit in Oh, I have a feeling I'll probably like the originals more than the newer ones. That's just my prediction. Copying and pasting. You're gonna get so much out of this mortal and creature. I could tell you're just rolling right now. Mortals is where I go to talk shit. Oh, another viewer. Hello. The Stoned Python. I love your name. Unity good. C sharp good. Who cares? Star Trek better. That's the correct opinion. Now, I have watched Star Trek. The original one. I think it was from like the 50s. Probably like the first 30 episodes or so, and I found it sweet. I liked it. St- Star Trek is for classy people who use C sharp. Captain Kirk is my. The best thing would be for Nat to just jump in and be like, "What the fuck are you people talking about? You got it all wrong." Oh my goodness. Ooh, I'm like laughing too much. I feel like nauseous a little bit. You guys are just like a traveling group of like a traveling circus, but like you're a traveling like group of comedians. You just all you're able to find each other. Oh, Solar Wind is online now. Let's all go there. Oh, hello, you're you're all here. Um Star Wars is for those who enjoy the comfort of a lot of lizards and use Node.js. There's a direct correlation. Okay. Um, when I send Nat random gifs of Spock with the subtitle of "May the Force be with you," I get met with "Shut the fuck up." I don't even remember how I ended up on Mortal's channel the first time, honestly. Yeah, for once I actually remember. A lot of the time I don't remember these things. Not a lot of lizards. Lot lizards, not a lot of lizards. Oh, okay. Got it! Everybody's correcting me. You're gonna learn today. Oh my god. Yeah, sounds good, Mortal. Gorn with the wind? Wow, okay. I have duly noted a lot of lizards. It's like kind of like a herd of cattle. Is that what we're going for here? Oh, this is great. This is so great. Lot lizard. Lot lizard. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Now I understand. I'm just a child. I don't know. Got it. Okay. There's so many terms for different derogatory or not rated G terms. Thank you. I disappeared for 30 seconds. Yeah, it exploded. Yeah, you come back to prostitutes. Many lizard. Uh, I don't think you can be derogatory towards prostitutes. I guess it depends on the prostitute. I don't know. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm gonna increase this. Whew. Lots of laughing. I'm like, gotta hydrate. Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of like, who do you know? Like, the stone python, like, how do you know these prostitutes? And, like, they have an NDA for them. Um, in the lot with the rest of the lizards. The story is getting very strange. I guess good for you. I don't know what to say. Let's see. And on those notes, I gotta go. Have fun. Well, thank you for joining, Kurika. Kurika does not do programming. I think Kurika is more of a gamer, or well, she actually does have some experience in like 3D modeling and stuff, but I don't know about programming. She may. She may. Let's see. How's the weather? Yes, there's two of us. Coding is great. Do you like the weather too? So much. Nice loop back around, Volt. Alright, let's see. I am an enigma wrapped in a conundrum eating a burrito. Burritos are so good. A sandwich or a wrap format is like my favorite when it comes to food. Bye, Kurika. What, me coping? I mean, I like to be open and, just, you know, anybody could come into the chat and we could all be weird together. Hey, I mean, I think we've all been around someone that has, tried to shame us at some point for however we are. But that's why this space is so special, because it's a judge-free zone where we can all just be ourselves. I feel like the ceiling could be higher. Yeah, I mean, it's I've heard of a lot of weird stuff. Even though something I hear may sound strange initially, I have heard of a lot of weird stuff. So it's not like super, like, you know, I'm not gonna tell people to be quiet, or if it's fun, if there's no harm done, you know, it's all good. Just trying to figure this out. This is also, if I don't have the ceiling slanted at all, but that would kind of be a problem. I don't know. Because I want the player to be able to see this part, or maybe not. It could be okay, just like this. That's fine, Cookie. Welcome back. Yeah, like the laundry's just waiting there and not doing itself. Nobody knows that the laundry it needs to be done. Jeez. How far am I into this? Like developing the game? We're I mean, I worked on this game for a year, designing all the like art workflows, designing all the mechanics, story writing and stuff, picking a game engine, lots of things for like a year, and then an additional year and a half, like actually being in Unity and working on it. So, February 2028 is when me, my brother, and the other two developers want to get to a pretty finished state for the demo on Steam. And then we're gonna launch a Kickstarter and then, get it funded, expand the game out further, but we're keeping it to this dungeon right now. So yeah. I appreciate the offer, Python, but right now I think it's better for us to just keep the core team. It's a lot of on-ramping, there's a lot of expenses involved, and yeah. I think once we get funded, we'll definitely be hiring more people so we can make the game faster. But that's gonna be, a couple of years. But I do appreciate the offer. I think I'll keep the ceiling like this. I'm just gonna extend this. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's just a ton of work for me, to on-ramp people and it just, yeah. There's so many reasons why it's just not a good time right now. I appreciate it though. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, right. If it was only that easy. It's so complex. Let's see. What's the deal with this? This is so obnoxious. Just duplicate this one. Do they happen to be the lot of lizards? If you do want help, I can have my have my agent send a $1 consulting contract. Wow, so many offers coming in all of a sudden. Mm. I don't know why it's this number. This is a very odd number, but oh wait a minute. No. X is this way. Yes. Yes. Guys. I appreciate the offers, but we're okay. We're okay for now. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like this is a totally different prefab. No, it's not the wall one, because the origin would be off-center. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, I see. Or oh my god, such a mess. Um. Oh, that's pretty forward, Python. Or is it that your dad works at Nintendo? I like that one. This is feeling better. Same thing. Did the CIA buy Nintendo, or did Nintendo buy the CIA? Yes. What? Both things happened. Alright, is this a line? Probably. I think so. So this feels good. I think all the columns are covered, so there's no openings showing. I think we're set with that, finally. I want to fix the stairwell over here. Let's also move the ceilings down. How do I select this? Here. Oh, and those are the old ceilings. Oops. Well, you were thinking about that for a while, weren't you? It's just like, what is a good acronym, or what is a good good words for the CIA? All right. Oh, we'll just duplicate this. Yeah, yeah, I could tell. I could tell Python. You really got the. How do I even say it? You're very good at trolling. um, let's see. Some people are more serious than others. You give me too much credit. No, it's the serial intelligence Amazon. There. See. What is this? This is negative Z slanted. Wow. It is almost time to end the stream. I mean, probably in like 20 minutes, but I'm glad I'm finally getting around to this. I mentioned this before, but if you want to check out our Discord server, we do have one. Python, and it's on our my about page here, Twitch. I post regularly on X, TikTok. If you want to get updates. Oh, you applied. Oh, Volt applied. Well, thank you. I will certainly approve you once I end the stream. Yeah, we have a lot of game developers and people just working on projects like that, so we have weekly calls where we all share our work and give feedback and just hang out. It's fun. Our community is really growing very quickly. I'm pleasantly surprised. Let's see, there was a shortcut for this. It's V, and you can just snap. I'm gonna make this bigger. You can just snap like a vertex from one model to another. That's the easiest way to do it. Be this one. I should be able to see it better now. Good. I'm gonna update this model because, like, if you're walking up the stairs, you can see underneath it. So I'll just make it deeper and have a bottom polygon to it. I am going to for this. And this is our feedback from the last playtest. It's a ton of feedback we got. It was after playtesting after 3 months of development. So I'm working on stuff here. This is all my brother's stuff. You gotta be really specific for programmers. Like, you know, say when the bug happens, exactly, like, be really, really specific about it. So I'm working on this right now. And, yeah. It's going well. So for the top stairs, I use the high version. Well, I'm happy to help playtest that. It can be tough, like, it depends if you want to, like, you know, start creating a community, which takes a while. Or we could do it within, like, our dev community in the Eldoria's Discord server. So, like, what we do as of now, like, we're not doing Steam tests or play tests as of right now. Because it's like, you know, the game isn't in a state where we want a ton of people to play test it. So you could just do what we do and, like, create a Google Drive folder. We have a .msi file for people to install the Eldoria application, or they could download the zip file, like the build executable that Unity creates. So I could like, you know, create a thread for you under our game dev channel. We have a game dev channel, and just like people can play test your prototype. I also like having the community because it helps a lot of people like learn how to build community by seeing how we've done it. And then you make connections that way. And once, if you do want to make your own community, you have people you got to know already through our server or wherever, you know. But yeah, I would like to help you on that. It can be tough to get feedback. Looking good. I'm gonna bring back the ceilings. Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. Once I preview, you'll see me in the server. You can like DM me on Discord, and then yeah. I mean, I would probably prefer like I could play test it and download it, right? But it might be good for you to have your own Google Drive folder where you have the files, and then just in the server you'll be like, hey, this is what I'm working on. Here are the instructions. We have a lot of willing play testers, so yeah. Let's see. Let's turn on all the props again. You know everything is shown. Just want to make sure. So I didn't mess with anything beyond that at this point. So we're just gonna go in, go around. Oops. It's good to know I can click down here and it opens the console. I never knew that this entire time. I'm gonna move down all the banners at the same time. Oh yeah, just be careful, Volt, because I know, like if anybody but me, or I guess mods, I think, like post links in the chat, the bot is gonna, yeah, not be happy. It's all good. I've done it too. I'm just like, oh, you're not like a person that is probably gonna be spamming people or advertising things, it's weird to think like that. It's like, oh, um, I will go check that out for sure. If it lets me open it, I guess it won't let me open it from here. Oh, it flagged it. Oh, wait. Oh, that's really cool. I'm listening to it. That is very pleasing to look at. I'll check this out in more detail. Thank you for sharing. Let's see in chat here. What is this art style? Well, I mean, it's like pretty realistic, for the environment, right? Um, And I'm gonna replace the floor at some point. And then the creatures and all characters are anime, like cell shaded. So yeah, it's a unique art style. I didn't want to make the whole world like super bright and cheery and cell shaded because it just feels like a bit much. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just my own thing that I created. Like creating, the more detailed you go, like in texture detailing and being realistic with what characters, humans, animals, whatever, look like, it's so complicated. But I wanted to make a game that did have a realistic feeling to it, which I feel helps immersion. I just like realism. Um, I've done a lot of artwork in a realistic sort of fashion, so I wanted to do that, um, but also have anime because I'm a huge fan of anime and Japan, and yeah. So that was my thinking. If I could put the two together and it looks good or okay, then we would go ahead with it. Um, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Volt. I will check it out later, and that's cool. Yeah, I used to post a lot more on Reddit. It's just so much social media, and you got to be gentle with yourself sometimes. But that's really great that you're sharing like what you're working on, because you can get feedback that way. Let's see. I think it looks cool. I'm guessing you want to emphasize lighting. Yeah, and like Unity, the shadows, like we're gonna be working on that because when you're in game, a lot of the time for the shadow map size, like there's too many lights casting shadows to fit inside the shadow atlas. It's called. It's the shadow atlas. And so our programmer Lucas is working on creating a ray casting shadow system to bypass that whole mess, because if you come into a room like this, almost certainly uh this is not going to look, the light will not look like this. It's going to look like a cut out box of just a straight light. There's no like petering off. It's so it's been going on a while. But yeah, like the ambiance, the we'll have fog, which we have already actually, and it's been good. It's been good. I want for the combat to be really challenging. Oh, there's something. I wonder where the banner went. It's missing. Yeah, my brother is gonna make some really challenging AI. And like my brother says, don't call it AI because it's not AI anymore of what we used to know AI was. Now he's calling it NPC behavior. So, but you know what I mean. Nice custom ray vectors or something Unity. Yes. Yeah. VI, virtual intelligence, is that what you're shooting for? It could be VI, although it still sounds so, it's like AI was the name of what it was before AI as we mostly know of it today to be. And just like pick another name. AI already existed in games. Yeah. It's really challenging. It's kind of like on the level of like networking, like network programming and getting multiplayer set. It's rough, man. Never tinkered with programming on that level, but yeah. He's just focusing on the save system right now. I'm just like, just breathe. We'll get through this together. Don't think about all the other things we have to work on. Just work on the save system for now. This. You know what one of my favorite things was like programming was what is it called, like the syntax coloring, because I have like this rainbow one, and then when you start using like actions or like interfaces and stuff, then you get like a color you don't normally see, and ooh, it's so exciting. How rainbow can you make your script? Yeah. Uh, I don't even think he really uses singletons anymore. Because on our last game, he just used so many singletons, and it literally prevented us from creating more systems because he just locked himself in with all the singletons. So that was pretty traumatic for him. And he's like, whatever you do, just if you're gonna use singletons, be very, very careful. Because something like that can happen after like 40,000 lines of code in. I'm using a world table right now for my stuff. Huh. I've never heard of a world table. Would you like to enlighten me? Let's see. Oh. So I feel like this is pretty good. I'm just gonna check this room. Pretty set in here. Everything looks as it's supposed to. I'll make my commit. Let's see. Fast access atomic data structure for all the systems and subsystems to have partitioned write access. Huh. Is that kind of and I have no idea. Is it kind of like what's it gonna say? That alarm, like, so distracting. Is it kind of like an AI tool or like some sort of intelligence that helps you with that, or I'm just curious. I've never heard of this, which is wild because I feel like I would have heard of it from my brother at this point. I think I'm actually good in here. Thank God. We'll just check all around. Might also want to add more of these to kind of lead the way through the level. I think largely we are set. Oh. No, it's pretty much just a giant struct, but only certain subsystems can write to parts of it, but everyone can read it. Wow, that's really cool. I want to ask my brother about that. Like, has he ever used that world table? Wow, thank you for sharing about that. I'm just gonna copy what you wrote. I love learning about stuff that I don't know. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good place to stop because I'm going to be working on all 3 floors now to get these pillars in. These pillars are going to help kind of guide the player in the general direction of the next part of the level or the dungeon. So use my brother's tool here and save. But yeah, so if anybody is here and they did not see the announcements before, if you're watching on YouTube, all the links are in the description below. If you're on Twitch, here is our Steam page. Oh yeah, absolutely, Volt. I will add you. Oh, I wanted to add follow Kuriko before. if it will let me. Am I already following her? No. Yeah, I'll add you, Volt, for sure. I love connecting with other developers because it's like people that are in it for the long haul. Like, it's a time game. It's a how committed and dedicated are you to what you love, and you don't let the externals define your reality. And what I mean by that is if people say it's really hard or there's always some reason why, oh, don't go into that field or whatever, um, you would never do anything you love. And there's tons of success anyway. So, but with that note, so I do post regularly on socials. We're on X, YouTube. We have a monthly newsletter where we send out a monthly video of everything we've worked on in the last month. We do have a Discord server, as I mentioned, a really fun group of people. Our comedian creature is in there. I should invite Nat. Yeah, thank you, Cookie. I appreciate you being here. Oh, right. Oh, I was like, what is this icon? Right, because now you were gifted a subscription. That is so cool. And then I stream at least twice a week. So I moved it an hour earlier. Sundays and Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, Cookie was hiding. All right. Oh, and I see Deepa is online. Okay, everyone. So hold your horses. I'm gonna flex my rating capabilities again. Deepa is a great friend. Let me get this. And I'll make sure to end the screen for YouTube. Shadow has reminded me of that before. All right. Thank you.